That Saturday morning, I don't know what happened to me. I got so emotional. Too emotional. I cried. I wept all through that. I couldn't even pray. If I tried to pray, I would just start crying. Now, the story is my story, so I'm familiar with this. I don't know what that story was making me cry that much that morning. So I went back, and every time I looked at that video that I posted, when I said, Jesus, will you be my friend? Nobody wants to be my friend. Will you be my friend? Jesus says, I'm going to be your friend. I would just stop there and I would start crying. I can't forget. So my younger daughter was walking from the kitchen and saw me crying. So she peeped from the staircase and went and told her elder sister, Daddy's crying. I said, okay, Tinu and Tiwa. So we come downstairs. Came downstairs, I'm going to tell you the story of how your daddy got saved. And as I was talking, I started crying. And Tinu was patting my back and she was crying. I said, Jesus saved. If not for Jesus, I'll be a herbalist. Jesus saved me. I was just backtracking in my mind. I was thinking about what would have been the route of my life if not for Jesus. I just thought, I said, Jesus, it was you all the way. It was Jesus that moved my dad to buy that cartoon book. It was his hands behind the scene, guiding, directing every act we play. All of us were actors in a particular movie. He was the script writer. He wrote everything. The psalmist says, every day of my life have you written down in your book. So I told my children, I said, two of you have to serve Jesus for the rest of your life. I said, the devil is defeated, but the devil is not dead. I said, the devil is alive. And the only reason why you see me here today is because I chose Jesus. I ran to Jesus. I told them that day, I said, you must tell your children, this thing I'm telling you, you must rehearse it in the ears of your children. You will tell them that your grandfather could have been an herbalist if not for Jesus. You will tell your children, and you tell your children to tell their own children, that nobody must go back to serve idols. All of us must serve Jesus. Satan must never find an inroad into our generations again. He must never find a foothold in my family again. From generation to generation to generation, we will serve Jesus. And there were tears running down my cheeks. I said, kneel down. Let me pray for you. I said, Jesus, I've told my daughters what you did for me. Long after I'm no longer alive, please keep them for me. Let them follow you. You are my father. Teach them to follow the God of their father. The Bible says your children will be taught of the Lord. The Lord says I will be their teacher. When you are no longer alive, Jesus is there. So my Tony, second to the last, she didn't understand much. She said, Daddy, but why are you crying? I said, Jesus. Says that why you are crying like this? I said, yeah. She said, after me, Lord Jesus, surrender my life to you. Someone said, but she doesn't understand. I said, but Jesus understands. Listen to me. She may not understand. God understands. God knows what I did that day. She confessed with her mouth, Jesus is Lord. That's the God of her father.